right, it is a new year and the Kansas City Streetcar has some big plans. We have Donna Mandelbaum here, who is the communications director with the Streetcar. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So let's get right to it. What are these big plans?
So 2018 is going to be another big year for the Streetcar. We're working on 2 extensions for the Streetcar line, one to Berkeley Riverfront and one to down Main Street to UMKC. But we're also looking at making improvements to our existing service, increasing our frequency and decreasing headways, which means quicker, more efficient service for our riders. And they should see that later this year.
What, meaning the Streetcar will drive faster or be able to get
We're working with our schedules so that we're not stopping at certain stops for too long and making sure we can make our rounds quicker. We also have 2 additional streetcars on order, which will help us increase our fleet for this line.
Wow, so that's really good. All right, so we had news this week, I believe yesterday, maybe it was last week, about the federal government has said yes to something. So what does that mean? What was that?
Yeah, that was actually a great milestone for us. It's approval to enter project delivery for our Main Street extension, which is our streetcar that would go from Union Station to UMKC. It basically means the federal government is looking at this project, thinks it's a pretty attractive project for federal funding, and says, yes, go ahead, get this next phase done, and then hopefully apply for federal funding later this year.
Wow, so that's exciting. Now we're getting excited because so many people want this streetcar to expand, but it's really going to take a lot of time.
It will. Right now we're working on pre-design, and we will be actually meeting with the public in the next several months to get their feedback on how many stops, where they want their streetcar stops, what is the operational efficiency we can make on this line. So they're going to be heavily involved in this, but it'll probably take another 5 years to see something actually on the ground.
And just real quickly, is there anything that the public can do to try to get that expansion making quicker? Happening quicker?
Well, definitely public input helps, but also there is a 3rd election coming up later this year, hopefully in the first half of this year. It is our funding election to approve the funding for the Transportation Development District, which is formed to help fund the operational maintenance costs. So we want people to come out and vote for that, and that will help us get that moving forward on the public side.
All right, Donna, thanks so much for coming, and exciting plans for the Kansas City Streetcar.
Yes, thanks for having me.